Hi, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. If you haven't, my name is Anna and I'm sharing with you my 3-month update for my project pan, year-long project pan. I filmed a video on New Year's Eve about my plan to pan list, and I showed you a lot of products that I wanted to finish. I think I counted 32 products that I wanted to finish, and my goal is to finish more makeup than I purchase in 2025. So the first thing I did was decide to have a 2-month no buy, which I did successfully do. It wasn't actually a full 2 months. It was all of January and all of February, but February was a short month, so it's kind of cheating. No, not really. So I purchased something on March 1st, but that is because I had to. I had a e.l.f. lash extender that I lost. I had it in my purse because my mom had to bring it with her to me because I had left it at their house, and then she brought it with her, and then I dropped it. So I repurchased this one, which means it's kind of annoying having to purchase this and put it in my list of 2025 purchases when I should have been able to finish the last one. It was close to being done. So I don't know if I should do this as in like one in, one out, and call the one that I lost an empty, because it doesn't feel right to have it counting towards the like list of new things versus things that I've actually finished. Do you understand any of the things? Like, I have a list of makeup that I've purchased this year, and I have a list of makeup that I've finished this year, and I'm going to compare the lists throughout the year so that I make sure I do not purchase more items than I finish. And I actually need to finish them, not declutter. I need to use them up. Okay, continuing with my makeup purchases. I also made one order with a few things. I bought this set of e.l.f. bronzing drops and Thirst Burst drops, and I need to ask you a question about these because they came in a set. They are mini sizes. If I had bought the full size of this one and the full size of this one, I would have counted them as 2 different products, but I haven't. I've counted them as one purchase because they were a set. So, do you think that's cheating? Should I put these as 2 different products? Let me know. Also, one more thing that I purchased that I haven't opened yet, and I don't think I want to either. I don't want to put this in my eyeshadows to use this year because I mainly bought it because I just couldn't help myself because it was so cute. It's the Essence in collaboration with Disney Pixar Up, the movie. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. So it still has the plastic on it. I haven't touched it. I never do that, like purchase a palette and not immediately touch all the eyeshadows. But since I mainly bought this one for the packaging, and I haven't really decided, well, I'm going to use it at some point, but I'm thinking maybe I should just save it for next year. Is that totally crazy, buying something in the beginning of this year and not touching it until next year? But I have so many eyeshadows. I haven't decided yet, but for now, this is not, I haven't put it in my eyeshadow inventory, and I'm not going to until I actually start using it. That's all of the makeup I've purchased so far in 2025, which is not bad, I think. And I have a lot of products in front of me. I'll just show a quick picture of what is actually on my desk in front of me here. So this is what I'm working with, and I'm gonna go through them one by one. I actually just need to have my list of items, so we'll just start with the 2 things that I've actually finished. So I have 4 or 3, and depending on what you would consider these, items purchased, and I have 2 empties. First is my Wet n Wild Bare Focus Tinted Hydrator. I said in my intro that I was pretty sure this was close to being gone. This did not take a long time to finish. This is one of the last base products I bought in 2024, and I finished it first. So I don't know, I think I just needed to use quite a lot of it because it's actually a 27 ml or 1.91 fluor ounce tube. So I don't know, I think I just used a lot of it every time I used it. And I also finished one of my brow pencils. I included quite a few of these in my intro. No more product is coming out of here. But these are very easy to finish, so this is definitely a gimme product, which is why I have quite a few of these in my plan to pan. So that's that. And then now we're gonna do category by category. So primers, I did put 2 primers in here, but I haven't really used either of them a lot. This is the L'Oreal Prime Lab 24-hour pore minimizer primer. I don't think I haven't used it once since my last update, so there's not really any progress to show you. And then the other one is the Max Factor Miracle Prep Illuminating Primer, and I actually have a little line. So I started the year here, and then you can't even see it on camera, but I've used it maybe twice. So not very good, but I've been using other primers if I've been using a primer at all, and I mainly had to just moisturize a lot, and my skin has been really dry, so that's why I don't have that much progress on powders. And I've also been using a lot of like really hydrating products instead of primers like this. So yeah, I don't know. I have some foundations as well. Now I actually only have 3 foundations. Oh, one more primer I just need to talk about that I've actually been using more than the other 2. So I think maybe I'll just also include this in this project to see if I can finish it this year. It's the MAC Studio Radiance Moisturizing and Illuminating Silky Primer. And I'm down to about here. So I actually think if I keep up with this one, I could also finish this one this year. But then maybe I won't be able to finish both of the other ones. But we'll see how this goes. The other ones are slightly older. And if I finish this one and have to declutter one of the other 2, I would be fine with that. Like 2 finished primers would be good, and then 1 declutter. That would get my primer numbers quite a lot lower. So yeah, those are the primers. Now onto the foundations. I have 2 of the Chanel Ultra Le Teint Ultra Wear All Day Comfort Flawless Finish Foundation. And I have the shade B20 and B21, and they are both a bit too dark because I'm not tan at all. I'm a very pale girl, and we've had a very long winter in Norway, so I won't be getting this skin tone anytime soon. But hopefully when summer comes around, I'll be able to use them more on their own. For now, I need to mix them. So I mix them with a white foundation. I mix them with the 3rd bottle of these that I have, which is a little bit lighter. And I'm just gonna continue doing that. I have no idea how long it's gonna take me, but I feel if I shake them up, I don't think there's that much left. I think it's mostly like around the sides, and I'm very excited to see at which point will I struggle to pump it out. But I mainly use those for more special occasion or like for the weekend, not really for going to work in a preschool. I feel like it's a bit bougie to use Chanel for that. I don't know, that's just me, I guess. But a foundation that I've been using quite a bit is the Tarte Amazonian Clay 16-Hour Full Coverage Foundation. I also need to mix this one, but I've found that it's really nice to mix with the new e.l.f. bronzing drops because this is a bit light and also very like matte and thick. So especially now that my skin is a little bit drier, it's just been nice mixing it with something that gives it a little more like a lighter, more, I don't know, hydrating type of feel. So I don't know, this is just a small, how big is this even? It's 15 mils of product, so it's half of a normal foundation. It doesn't look like I've used it that much, but I have. So I have no worries about this one. This will be done for sure. Those are the foundations. I have one concealer in here. I'm not gonna be able to show you any progress, but I can't see it right now, but I've had it like in a drawer like this, and I could definitely see a lot of windowing, but now I think I've been accidentally shaking it up. It's the Fenty We're Even concealer in the shade 120N. I haven't been using it every day, but I've been using it sometimes. I'm using it today, and this will be even better when I get a little more color in my face, because it's not too dark, but I wish it was a tiny bit lighter. So I've been using my MAC concealer that is lighter, a bit more than this, but that will change hopefully soon. Let's do like bronzers and stuff. I know I feel like the categories are not a normal. No, actually, after foundation and concealer, I'm gonna do powder, because I want to try to do it in a similar order as my plan to pan video. My Fenty Beauty powder, Pro Filter powder in shade Butter. In my last video, I said I'm gonna show progress pictures, at least try. It's really hard to see, but there's just the tiniest bit left in here, and that is because I put it into a mini hourglass thing, and I feel like this is, you won't be able to see this. Maybe I've used about a third, like you can see the line here and then somewhere here. So very soon I will be able to put everything that's left in here in this, and then in my next update I can tell you how much is left just in this small one. And that means if I've come this far and we still have 9 months left in the year, I will be able to do it, which is very exciting. This is a big powder. It's 28 grams of product. So I'm very excited. Even though I really like it, I'm excited to get that done so I can try something new. I have 2 more powders. One is probably the most exciting one. I have terrible before pictures of this, but it is what it is. And I also always feel like I put the before pictures on the wrong side. Doesn't make sense to have it like this. I think it makes more sense to do it like this, but I'm not sure. Let's just put it like this. Yeah, this I'm getting there, but there's still quite a lot of product, and I'm not powdering my face that much, as I said in my intro, and also as I said in I think every single That's So 2000s update that I've done for months. So that means my other powder I have not used at all. This is my touch-up powder. It looks like a Givenchy powder. It's not. It's actually the L'Oreal Infallible powder that I've just put in here because the packaging on mine broke, and this is just much nicer packaging. So I just keep this in my backpack at work, and I forget to touch up because I rarely go anywhere straight from work, so I don't really need to. But in the summertime, I know that changes. I do that more, and my skin is also different, and also I can bring it with me in my bag if I'm going somewhere, or I don't know. I'm gonna need more powder later on, and hopefully that will change the no use thing that I've been having going on. That I'm saying a lot of weird things today. Okay. So I haven't been using powders much, but I have been using quite a lot of setting spray, and the one that I've made the most progress on is my MAC Fix Plus Stay Over setting spray. This bottle is now empty, and the only product I have left for that one is this bottle of used to be the Max Factor no, the Make Forever Mist and Fix, which is actually a setting spray I really, really like. This was completely full when I started my project in the beginning of the year, and I also still had a little bit of product left in here. So now I've used half of this plus that little bit that was left in here, which means this will probably, I'm guessing this will be done in 1 or 2 months, depending on how much I use that one compared to the other ones. And then my Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray from Charlotte Tilbury, I've used basically half the bottle, I think, which is pretty good. So I'm using this one a lot, and this was fairly new in the beginning of the year. I think I opened it in December, so that will also be done, no problem. And the Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1, I'm not able to show you any progress, but I'm gonna guess that I'm down here somewhere. If I kind of listen to it, I don't know if that's possible to like listen to where it is, but it's definitely less than half of it left. So I don't know, it will be done, no problem, but I have no idea how long it's going to take. Those are the setting sprays, and now on to bronzers. I have one contour product, which is a liquid contour product. It says it's a liquid bronzer, but I cannot use this as a bronzer because it's the Essence Baby Got Bronze liquid bronzer in the shade Sweet Shadow, so it's a contour, like liquid contour. And I don't even think I have like before pictures, but you can see I've used quite a bit of it, and if I continue like this, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to finish that one. And then I'm also using powder contour most days. I use this one when I remember to use it. I forgot today. And for contour products, I did show you my MAC sculpting powder in the shade Sculpt. That one hasn't changed because I depotted it into other things. So there was one compact, like I depot things into these things, that just had a little bit left. Finished that one, and then I said I had 2 more that I was going to focus on, and the first one is in this Becca Jaclyn Hill like little trio, palette trio, and it's this one right here, and it now looks like this. So I feel like I've been using this one quite a bit, at least like the last week or 2. And then in the beginning of the year I used this compact the most. So this is not compact, this pan. This has a lot of progress because this was pretty new, like in newly repressed when I brought it in, and now you can see I have a lot of pan and it's very thin all around. So I think I might be able to finish both of those in the next 3 months. So if I do age check-in after 6 months, these will either be all the way gone or very close, and I can repress more or start using the MAC one depending on what's more convenient. But I really like having them like this because I pop them into the like everyday palette where I have things that I use every day. So that works really well for me. I also have one bronzer to show you, and it's the NARS Laguna mini size, and I'm very excited to show this to you. But I have to be really careful because it's starting to crumble. I'm hoping I won't drop anything while I do this. Okay, so these are the like before and afters. You can see I hit major pan, side pan up there, side pan in the bottom, and I now need to repress this. So I'm actually going to repress this right now, like right after I film this video, and I will show you a picture of what it looks like after repressing it right here, so that next time you can see my progress from what it looks like after repressing, and then I might even be finished with it in my next update in 3 months, because I've used a lot of that in the last 3 months. And in the like when it started crumbling, I started using something else because I was just so scared of it's like big chunks falling out. So I actually haven't used it much in the last few weeks. So a lot of progress in a pretty short amount of time, so that's very exciting. I also have some blushes. Who knows if you're going to see any progress on these, but I have used especially the pink one out of my 2 Tarte Blush Tape liquid blushes. I have pink and coral, and in my intro I showed you like this, and this is what they look like now. So not much left, should be able to finish them, but I forget to use them, so we'll see. I just need to remember. And I think, I don't know, but I think that in the summertime, when I have more time to do my makeup and I want a more natural, like I like using a lot of those types of products in the summer, like cream products. So hopefully that will help. But I also did bring in one powder blush, and I'm very excited to see if there's any progress. I hope there will be, but we'll see when I edit this. This is my Glow Skin Beauty blush in the shade Papaya. At least I think that's the shade name. And it's so thin now, and I have no idea if I'll be able to finish it, but I'm gonna try. And it's interesting to see like how far I can get. And that's the blush I've been using most days. I've actually also been using the blush in this. It's a Franken blush from this palette, because when I've used this one, I've also just dipped into the blush. But other than that, I'm kind of sick of some of my blushes. I don't really have, other than these two, I don't really have a go-to blush. In the beginning of the year, I used the only more cool tone blush that I have. It's the Tarte Skin Intuitive blush, which is like a very bright pink. I used that one quite a bit because I was doing more cool tone looks. But other than that, I feel like maybe I should purchase a new blush soon. But I really want to get a lot of use out of these before I can purchase something new, and then maybe I'll just forget all about these. So it's hard wanting new makeup, but also wanting to use what you already have and finish that. If you know, you know. I have one highlighter. It's also one of the Tarte like mini sizes. This is Glow Tape in the shade Pearl Glow. Currently looks like this. And yeah, I don't know, there's not that much left, but I have no idea. I just kind of forget to use that one, to be honest. Then lip products. I have some lip liners, a lip gloss, a lip oil, and a lipstick. So the lip liners that I have is, first of all, the NYX, what are these even called? It's just called Lip Pencil, and the shade is Nude Pink. This is what it looks like at the moment. Hopefully a little bit of progress. I finished one of these last year as well, and it's just a very nice, easy shade to use. And I also put in my new Charlotte Tilbury lip sheet in the shade Pillow Talk Fair, which now looks like this. And yeah, I think there should be a little bit of progress in this one as well. These are both so small. Like this is a mini size. This I've just used a lot, that I should be able to finish them in a year, but who knows. I've also used my lipstick quite a lot. It's the MAC lipstick in the shade Creme Cup, which is one of my favorite MAC lipsticks of all time. And I don't know. Is there a lot of progress in this, or hopefully there's a bit of a change. So there's not that much left. I should definitely be able to finish this. I will be sad when it's gone though. It's not in its original packaging, if you're wondering about that. It's in a Patrick Star cute packaging instead. And then the lip glosses, I have the Essence Juicy Bomb. I don't think I've used this. I think I've used it once. And I'm regretting my decision to try and pan this because I just don't really like it that much. I'm gonna keep it in and see. Maybe I'll change my mind and start using it like crazy over the summer months, but I haven't been using it, but the one that I have been using is my Fenty Skin Hydrating Strengthening Lip Oil in Melon Treat. My cap like broke off. I don't know if that is something that happens to a lot of people, but it's kind of hard to open it now because I only have this little nub to hold on to, but that's fine. And maybe you'll be able to see a bit of progress. There is definitely some windowing there, and I think there's a bit more than last time, so you can see it's down here, and I love this, so I'm using this one almost every day. And those are all of the lip products. I only have eye products left, and I don't have that many to talk about. But I need to be quick because this video is already way too long. First up, there's one item that I think I forgot to show you in my intro. It's an eyeshadow that I want to finish, and I never finish eyeshadow, to be honest. But this one I really want to finish this year, and it's a Sigma eyeshadow that I've deposited into one of these like small ColourPop things. I don't actually have any pictures of what it looked like in the beginning, but I hadn't hit pan yet in the beginning of the year. I hit pan like in the end of February, and now it looks like this, and it's very thin, so I'm close to finishing that one, which will be very nice, and it will be one eyeshadow out of my spreadsheet. And then I have I think I only have one eyeliner, and it's the Tarte eyeliner, double take eyeliner. It's a liquid, and then there's a pencil side, and the liquid I'm gonna finish because it's going to dry up at some point. But the pencil side now looks like this, so definitely a little bit of progress there, and I think I can finish it. I just have to remember to use it. And usually when I use this, I just line my lash line a little bit, set it with a dark eyeshadow, black or dark brown or something, and it just makes my lashes look a little bit fuller. And that's usually just so I use very little product every time, and I don't do that every day. So slow progress, but we'll get there eventually. And I think I only have brow products left, so I did put 3 brow products, so I finished one. I have one more that I started using once I had finished the first one. It's also the H&M Superfine Brow Liner, and not much left in here. This will be done very soon, and then I can start my Catrice Slimatic one, and that means I will be done with all 3 of these probably in the first 6 months of the year, and I might need to repurchase a new one. Or maybe I even have another backup of these. I purchased a lot of those at some point because I was scared that I wouldn't be able to get them. And yeah, that's that. Also, there's one more thing that I forgot to even find. It's this one. My Hourglass Scatter Light Glitter Eyeshadow in the shade Reflect. I don't think I'll be able to finish it this year, but I'm going to try. There's still a lot of product left in here. But as you can see, I have pan in this one now. I also don't think I don't think I took pictures of this in my intro either. I think I just put this in my list afterwards. But I've said in my That's So 2000s project pan, where I had this to use 10 times, that I would like to finish it. So I'm just showing it to you, so that in my next update you can see if I made any progress or not. So that's not everything. I forgot something. There's one more concealer. It's just that I haven't made much progress. It's the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer in the shade Nougatine, and it looks like this. I don't know. There's still so much concealer left in here. I'm gonna just continue using it, and we will see what happens. That is also a product that I use more in the summertime. to instead of a foundation, I will just use this one. But we'll see what happens with my makeup routine throughout the year. Maybe some things will change, some things will stay the same. We don't know yet. And I now have gone through all of my products. I need to stop this now. My camera just told me that I've been filming for too long, so I'm just gonna say thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will hopefully see you again soon. Bye!